Good morning. Welcome to IU News Hour. I'm Kevin Wang here to give you the latest updates on what's happening in the country, in the world, and of course in you. Most of us grew up playing video games, and here's something you might find interesting. The Supreme Court agreed to review a lower court case that blocked a law in California, which bans the sale of video games that contain violent images. That's right. According to a news article in Information Week, the law forbids the sale of video games to those who are under 18. The law says a label is required in order to put those games on sale. And if any of those video game sellers fail to follow the rule, he or she has to suffer a $1,000 fine on the sale. Well, someone is definitely not happy about this. Two industry trade groups, the Video Software Dealers Association and the Entertainment Software Association, filed a lawsuit in 2007, but it was overturned by the district court. Though the Ninth Circuit Court affirmed the district court ruling, California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger appealed the case. The article notes that the Supreme Court finally made the decision to review the case because the court recognized its First Amendment significance. The law on video game sales has brought up some controversy of the entertainment industry. Now, let's take a look at the story of a news entertainer. The Daily Show host Jon Stewart has listed Fox News as his #1 enemy. What's going on here? A New York Times article said the story all started with a question which Stewart and his staff asked the White House last week, whether the crescent moon-shaped logo that the White House used during a nuclear security summit was some sort of an Islamic image. This is the question Fox's program Fox and Friends had asked the White House more than once. The White House told the Daily Show later that the image was based on the Rutherford model of the atom. And of course, Stewart later reported this on his show proudly. On the following night's show, he played a clip of Fox News commentators making broad-reaching generalizations about liberals. As a frequent critic of Fox News, Stewart and his Daily Show had labeled Fox News as being relentless rather than fair and balanced. His bold style has caused counterattacks by some Fox hosts, including Bill O'Reilly, who called Stewart a devoted critic of Fox News. O'Reilly cites Stewart's popularity among young Americans as proof of his left-wing affiliation. On his program, he called The Daily Show a key component of left-wing television. Stewart himself, though a critic of Fox News, usually lets his show segments talk by themselves, and his staff members and friends always say he does care about media issues. The article said that Fox News would pass on an opportunity to comment. Now let's see what's going on around the world. CNN has reported an update on China's earthquake, the country's second devastating disaster in the recent decade. The report said by Monday, the official number of deaths in the earthquake in Qinghai province was 2,220. The Chinese government is still sending rescue crew and materials to the region, and the recovery work is far from being done. All right, going back to our campus, the four-brick proposal considered by the Bloomington Faculty Council on Tuesday has passed. The students are one step closer to the reality. Indiana Daily Student reported the Faculty Council approved the recommendation that the classes would not be held on Labor Day, and this recommendation will go into effect in next fall. But the rest of the proposals were approved only in principle, meaning that the Council still has to endorse further study of recommendations regarding the fall break, the day classes begin in the fall, and the organization of summer sessions. The campus calendar and schedule committee and many other faculty and administrators will discuss if these recommendations are feasible and report back to the Council this fall. The Council president said any change will have a ripple effect. Members of the Council have to make sure these problems are solved before they can vote to implement any further recommendation. If the Faculty Council finally approves the recommendations, 2012 is the earliest year that the fall break can actually happen at IU. Thanks for watching IU News Hour. We'll continue to bring you the latest updates on what's happening around you in our next news segment. Have a good rest of the day. I'm Kevin Wang.